It sounds like there's a few sleepy people out there. That's a good thing. It's Tom Chenault. It's Denise Shaw. Let's just go ahead and mute these phones real quick, and I'm going to do it right perfectly this time. Denise, hit it. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. I did it right the first time. Good morning, everybody. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. Think about that a little bit. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. Think about Greg Arnold through this whole situation that he's gone through with the projects that he's working on. The highs, the lows, the excitement, the new excitement, hitting a speed bump. But you can take his whole life and see the size of his success in that quote alone. The size of your success is measured by the strength of his desire. No quitting on that guy. The size of his dream, absolutely monstrous. And how he handles disappointment along the way. With integrity, with I'm not going to slow down, I'm going 1,000 miles an hour. And now, because he broke through every obstacle out there, these guys are on cruise control and going 1,000 miles an hour. But I'll tell you one thing right now, lesser men would have quit a long time ago. And the fact that we've got people on this call and hearing about Danny Sutherland and hearing what's going on with Ron Saunders and watching you guys fight through it is unbelievable. Your future is created by what you do today, you guys, not tomorrow. Your future's created by what you do today, not tomorrow. So, I want you to get out there and hop on your horse today. Another speed bump just hit us. The training room, the restaurant that we are doing our training in tomorrow morning is closed. They sold it yesterday and they closed it this morning, and now I'm going to have another speed bump. I'm going to have to reroute Erlene and Judith and all these people. You know what? That's okay with us. We're going to figure it out. We're at over 21. That's just a speed bump. Because I'll guarantee you one thing right now, and I was a little upset about 5 minutes ago. And then I read this quote. The size of my success is measured by the strength of my desire and the size of my dream and how I handle disappointment. I'm disappointed about that restaurant, but you know what? I don't care. We're going to find another restaurant, and I'll do something close by. We'll do the training. You're going to hear about it in a few minutes. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I got the email at 5 o'clock, and we're going to take this thing down the tracks. The point is, things are going to happen to you today. You don't think that the big network marketers and the people that are successful in network marketing and in longevity, it isn't easy street. Things happen every day. Things happen to Steve Wallach. He's got a plan, and his plan's not going the way he wants. Guess what? That doesn't slow him down. You've got to make adjustments. Each and every one of us do. And plenty of people are going to want to disappoint you along the way. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. Think about that. Are you going to worry about it? Are you going to lollygag around today? Or are you going to hop on your horse and get moving? That's all you have to decide. Academic qualifications are important, and so is a financial education. They're both important, and the schools are forgetting one of them. That's Robert Kiyosaki saying that. The poor, the unsuccessful, the unhappy, the unhealthy are the only ones are the ones that use the word tomorrow the most. The poor, the unsuccessful, the unhappy, and the unhealthy are the ones who use the word tomorrow the most. Who do you know that does that? Do you do that, or are you taking it on right now? Are you doing it right this second? I want you guys to have the best life in the world. You've got to generate it today. You've got to generate it with every fiber of your body. Every one of you can do it. I promise you that. Let me see if I got another one I love. I have a problem with too much money. I can't reinvest it fast enough, because as I reinvest it, more money comes in. But yes, the rich do get richer. That's a quote from Kiyosaki. I pulled a whole bunch of quotes out of his book today. You're going to have problems. You're going to have problems because you're going to continually start making more and more money, and you're going to have problems figuring out what to do with that money. And that's going to be a great problem to have. And you will get richer. And people will say, man alive, look at that Earlene Downey. Look at that Greg Arnold. They just keep getting richer and richer. What about us? And to those people you say, do something today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is never going to get here. Tomorrow never comes. We got a sign right here at Buzz Coffee, free coffee tomorrow. They walk in the door, they say, we want my free coffee. I want my free coffee. And you say, that's tomorrow. And they look at you with a weird look. But it's always going to be the next day. You've got to do it today. Do what you want today for your tomorrows. Absolutely. Tomorrows only exist in the minds of dreamers and losers. Absolutely. The most life-destroying word of all is the word tomorrow. A lot of people, he's on a rant there. That whole chapter was about tomorrow. And I happen to agree with him. Because somebody's always getting organized. Somebody's always going to do it tomorrow. Don't. Somebody's going to go get your people by tomorrow. I talked to 2 really good network marketers that were in Accelerate a couple of days ago. And both of them are doing other companies. And I take personal responsibility for that. And they weren't even, they looked at me and they go, yeah, I'm doing this company and, it's fine and all this jazz. And I am just like seething because I relied on their upline to call them and bring them into longevity. And they didn't do it. And it's on me because those people are extraordinary. They were looking for an opportunity and I was going to wait till tomorrow to see who got them in. I was following protocol, and protocol cost us some business because somebody did sign them up, just not our people in longevity. And that's not the way I want to do this. I want people in this company because it's not only a great company, it's the best company out there. I know. I've kissed all the frogs. I can tell you this from experience. So what I want you to do is hop on your horse and get out there and go get those people today. Pull a Dan Sutherland. It's so cute. He's just the nicest guy in the world, but he's always interviewing somebody. You take a look at what's going on with a few of these people. Marianne Niehaus, always interviewing somebody. Why? Because she's setting up the conversation called I want you in my longevity business down the road, whether she wants him or not. I had a politician in here yesterday running for Senate. He walked out the door and he said, by the way, once the election's over, I want to come back and talk to you about that deal of yours. And I didn't know what he was talking about because I thought he was talking something political. But guess what? He needs money too. And he saw the lifestyle and he saw it. You don't have to go be recruiting every minute. Just wait till the time is right with people and go do it. I know you can do it. But I also know that you have to do it today. Tomorrow's never going to be here. This is so fun. It's the funnest business in the world. Where do you get to put little Autumn on the phone and talk about and have your daughter listen to positive things about being good people, about being happy people, about having your hair on fire and asking, say, and say, honey, here's the deal. My goal is for us, you and I, Shauna and Autumn, to be home every day. For me to grow up with you. For me to get to go to your piano concerts. For me to get to go to the American Doll store in New York City with you. Whatever adventure you want in your life, to go to Disneyland. Whatever it is you want, Autumn, I want to be able to say, let's go do that. And not only have the money. Plenty of people have the money, they don't have the time. And because they're so doggone busy, even if they had a little time, they're so doggone tired, they still can't do it. And what I want for each and every one of you is to not have a life like that. I want you to have a life like ours, where you get to live, you get to love, you get to dance, you get to jump, you get to do whatever you want. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for Greg Arnold. That's what I want for Earlene Downey. That's what I want for Ken Smith. That's what I want for Ron Saunders. I want that kind of lifestyle. And I was talking through, and if you'll notice, the reason I use those names are those are the people on the top line. And what I'm trying to do is get you guys to do the same thing with your groups. There is nobody that's less important on this call or more important on this call than anybody else. It is absolutely a fantastic dynamic that each and every one of you can do. And I promise you, you can do it. So thanks a million for being on again. It is a great day. This call and every call this week will be on the Masters of Enrollment Facebook page in 1 hour. They'll all be up there because I heard somebody was calling the company in the customer service department wondering where the calls have been. That's awesome. So I've got about 4 of them there. I'm going to put them all up today. If you ever can't find them, they're in YouTube also. I love you guys with all of my heart. Bring us back, Denise.